Multi-Vietnam is a company specializing in researching and manufacturing hardware products using artificial intelligence and Internet of Things technologies with the motto of best support and care for people. Let's take a look at Multi-Vietnam's introduction video.
How can I easily and conveniently monitor my temperature to prevent transmission and treat it promptly? In this situation, we need a smart glasses device, applying artificial intelligence and Internet of Things to alert and protect eyes when there is too close contact with smartphones and tablets, and the device is also required to have body temperature measurement and data transmission for the already installed application on the phone. The target customers of this product line are students and frequent users of electronic devices such as phones, tablets.
Multi-Vietnam, you can start sharing your screen now. And Cricket One is going to be the next team to present. Please get ready. Okay, Multi-Vietnam, you have 5 minutes to pitch and let's dive right in. Multi-Vietnam, you can start whenever you're ready. Please unmute yourself so we can hear your presentation.
Hi everyone, I'm Mai Ngân from Vietnam. So let me share about our story. Imagine there's a device that prevents you from myopia. Whenever the distance between your eyes and your smartphone is too close, it will give you an alert. Hey, keep distance, please. And imagine during pandemic, there's device that protects you from other people, that if your distance between you and other people it's too close, it will give you the alert. Hey, keep safe distance. And how about the device that prevents you from accident? It sounds good, right? And how many people think besides Nick Vujicic, the people without hands or leg can use computer? Oh, let's see. So everything I mentioned is done by an eyeglasses called multi-glass. So what multi-glass can do? Multi-glass is connected to your smartphone, and it will give you a warn by a speaker on the glasses or a notification on your application. So multi-glass has 3 different product lines. The first is multi-glass care. Multi-glass care is used for people who frequently use smartphone, and it will leave you an alert through speaker or the smartphone when your eyes and your smartphone is too close, and it helps to protect your eyes. And the next is multi-glass safe. Multi-glass safe is used for drivers, students, or night shift workers. It may make a huge change to reduce accident, especially in Vietnam. There's many people who drive motorbike, and it can be used when you drive motorbike too. And what we proud is multi-glass enable. It is for people with mobility disability to use computer through their eyes and head movement. We also connect them with other corporate to bring them better opportunity in their career. And we are targeting Vietnamese market with a worth of 1.5 billion USD and expand in Asia next year. So currently in Vietnam, there's no business producing or trading the same product that can able to directly compete with our products. Okay, everything is new. How can we bring our product to the market, right? It's hard. Everyone thinks so. And I give you an example. You come to APT Shop, one of the biggest phone store chain in Vietnam, and you want to buy a phone cost $500. I will give you an options. You can buy a phone with $500 or buy the same phone and a technological eyeglasses with the same price, $500. Which one will you choose? Yeah, it is how we enter the market. And we position ourselves as R&D and manufacturing company, so that we focus on B2B and B2B2C. And our revenue comes from indirect sales. It is from our distributor, Sunshine Holding, our agencies, phone store chains like Apetite Shop or Danalink is our subsidiaries responsible in foreign market. And also, our revenue comes from being ODM for conventional eyeglasses brands. So you may come to the eyeglasses brands like VietChallenge, and you may buy our products with the fashionable design. And in August, we already sold 3,500 multi-glass care, and we expect to get to 1.6 million USD in June 2021. And our team is the factor that contribute to our success. And we have founded many technological projects like Bồi Bản Hàng, Sunshine Holding, or TechViet, and we have 10 years experience in hardware technology and machine learning. Especially our CCO has more than 20 years experience in mobile industry. We get the partnership with Samsung Vietnam that we only sell Samsung product as a combo in Vietnam market. Instead, we get the chance to connecting with Samsung partners. More than that, setting up partnership with National Startup Support Center, a part of Ministries of Science and Technology in Vietnam. We receive the support of completing patent within next few months. And right now, it is our ecosystem. And right now in Vietnamese market, next year will be Asia and US with only $50 to $70, you can get a fashionably technological product. Why not get the deal now? Let's contact us via email or our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Multi Vietnam, for your presentation. And now, judges, you can go ahead and ask Multi Vietnam questions.
Congratulations on a really ambitious vision. And just wondering, given that you have multiple product lines and applications, how in the company do you make decisions about priorities for product development?
Yeah, actually now we are focused in only one product, that multi-glass care, and we are already work with some our partners and other products like the product for disabled people. We want to do it as our mission because we want to try to create impact and try to be the social enterprise. And that product, we will use the profit from other product to develop. So it's what we prioritize our product. We focus on one and we use the profit of some to develop other.
I have a question. Detecting fatigue seems like a pretty large global problem. How do you detect fatigue and what's the level of accuracy? Is this a unique differentiator for you?
The accuracy is more than 90%.
And how do you detect fatigue?
Can you repeat your question one more time?
Sure. How do you actually detect the fatigue? What kind of sensors are you using? Are you using machine learning? What kind of methods? And does that create a differentiating factor for you? I can try to repeat it. I think detecting fatigue can be a scalable. It's a global problem. Could be very valuable. I'd like to understand how you go about achieving the 90% accuracy. Are there unique sensors you're using along with some machine learning that's proprietary, the models, and what's your goal on the IP path for that? Is that a unique differentiator for you?
Yeah, thank you for your explanation. And we use the iris recognition to realize how the fatigue detect.
Hi,
Thank
Mangan.
you.
Hi, Mangan. I love the originality and how relevant it is to the time that we're living in with COVID and everything else. Now, here's a hard question. I would say that probably the biggest hardware fail of the past decade was the Google glasses, and Google failed at it. And secondly, wouldn't your phone naturally already able to detect like temperature and distance and all of it? So combining the two components, which is the technological piece and the fact that the most advanced or promised to be advanced pair of glasses about 8 years ago didn't work. How would you address that concern for investors?
Yeah, about the technology, we can assure that our teams are specialized in technology. So before, yeah, I know what you mean is Google Glass. Before, my team also worked in Google Glass, and we know how it works and the benefit, the advantage, as well as the disadvantage. And it is not our problem, but it's different from Google Glass. Is we target the inexpensive product that only have one function. So it is less risk and it is used for everyone. So it is easier to target the market and to enter the market and less risk for the investor.
Thank you, Ngan.
Hi, this is Denny. I just had a quick question. I was just wondering, how are you marketing your product in Vietnam at the moment?
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry,
As I
sorry, sorry. I'd like to interrupt a little bit. Sorry. So we know that Multi Vietnam CEO is right here in the call, and he would like to answer Mr. Kendrick Nguyen's question. So I would like to invite Mr. Lê Hoành Anh to answer the question, please. You can feel free to answer in Vietnamese, and your team member or we can help you translate that back into English. So don't worry. Mr. Lê Hoành Anh. If Mr. Lê Hoành Anh is not ready right now, Mai Ngân, feel free to go ahead and answer Mr. Kendrick's question.
Yeah, as I mentioned that we position ourselves as R&D and manufacturer company. So the marketing, what we focus is we look for other partners and like agencies to distribute our product. So the marketing cost is not, we can lower our marketing cost.
Okay, thank you.
This is Mike Edelhart. You have many partners. What is the intellectual property the company actually owns?
We already register for intellectual property for the hardware product of this product line, multi-class care and multi-class enable.
And so those are sensors based on your technology made by you?
Yes, we do it ourselves.
Thank you.
when I'm looking at your numbers in your projections, you've thus far sold 3,500 units, and obviously the revenue would be kind of small. But when you're reaching, I guess, the middle of next year, you're only hitting 1.6 million in terms of revenue, and then your EBITDA or your cash flow is very, very tight. Can you explain, like, at what point do you really scale? Number one, number two, what kind of units is implied in that number?
Yeah. Firstly, the number that 3,500 multi-class care sold is our first product sold in the market. And we already achieved our target in August. And secondly, the P&L plan is created by our distributor and agencies' growth rate. So I can show the number here is based on them. Is it satisfied with your question?
Well, I guess I'm just going back to the assumptions that the agencies, I guess, made, right, for next year or middle of next year, in terms of how many units are you expecting to have sold. Number two, really kind of just bigger picture. I mean, it looks to me that the margin is still very, very tight. At what point are you going to be able to scale and actually make real money?
Yeah, because we actually just start in August to sell our product in August. So, as the any technological company, especially hardware company, so margin cannot be high in the beginning. And after next year, we target to sell. Actually, we target to sell 1 million the unit of multi-class.
Thank you, our judges. And I think we have ran out of the clock. So thank you, Multi Vietnam, so much for your incredible presentation.